How are you today? How are you doing today? How you living? How you feeling? How you doing today? I'm glad to talk to y'all today. Welcome back if you've tuned in before, and welcome if you have not. Thank you for taking out the time and energy to listen to me talk about what's in these cards, okay? We finna just get right into it. This is a daily collective reading for April 14th. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday was the okay, so yeah, it's the 14th. I had to get straight. Okay, I had to get right. But either way, regardless of the day, that doesn't matter. I'll probably stop saying the day, because I mean, Spirit knows I'm already connecting for the day. So for y'all, I probably will stop saying that, because readings are timeless. Readings are whenever you feel that they resonate for you. Okay, remember that. So let's get into this reading. Spirit, thank you so much for being here with the collective today. Thank you for allowing us to all be here. We've all risen this morning, so we're definitely grateful for that. Thank you for all the blessings we receive. Thank you for all the lessons that we come to love and learn through. I like that card. Please allow me to give the collective the utmost guidance needed to benefit them in their highest good. Thank you. Amen. I feel like some tarot readers, like, their prayers be like repetitious, and I can never do that. Like, I don't think a prayer they might sound the same, but they're never the exact same. I don't know. I can't even remember all that, okay? So I just say what the top is on my head. Right. All right, Spirit. What we got? Okay. What we got today? It's fucking hot outside. Okay. What we got in the cards today, Spirit? What's the daily energy? Remember, all readings are timeless. They are not, I don't know if this is the right word, but confluent with the reading. So whenever you feel this is ready for you, it will be ready for you. If you've clicked on this video and it's not the same day, it was for you, because there might be a message in the reading that was for you. That's why you clicked it. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't belong to you. It could be belonging to someone else, or it's just not meant for you at this time. What else? Oh yeah, so if it doesn't apply, wow, I don't even know which ones I put. Cool. Okay, so we're just gonna take a look. How about that? That was a lot of motherfucking. Oh fuck no. Wait, give me a second. Hold on. This is a lot of energy. What the? I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This is a lot of energy, but I feel like it's okay. I'm gonna show y'all all of the cards, okay? We have the five of feel, the child of create, the wheel, the fool, the death card, justice card, and the universe. So I feel like some of you might be someone might be heartbroken. Someone might have just, I don't know if that was a bee or a wasp. Some of you might have just left a relationship, or some of you guys might be somebody has gotten left you might have left someone in the relationship, or they may have left you, and you're feeling heartbroken. You feel like you wasted time. You feel like you put in so much energy, and now you're heartbroken and you're sad. You might be feeling depressed. You might feel like giving up, but like, you have to remember, like, the sun always is shining on you. You might have had to come to like a real, or you're coming to a realization. It's like clarity. Like, this is like if you're not in a relationship, or it doesn't apply to that, maybe you're just feeling lonely, or you're just feeling down right now, discouraged right now. And shit, you might not have nobody to quarantine and chill with, okay? It is what it is. Focusing on creating something that's meaningful for you, something that makes you happy, something that get your imagination going, get your imagination rolling, getting your creativity popping. Really focusing on you. This is like focusing on you and what you want to do that makes you happy. You at the rainbow, that's like brighter days, that's optimism. Really, I feel like focusing on what makes your inner child happy, creating something that you and your inner child can work on, improving on something that you have to deal with your inner child. You could be a water sign, you could be a fire sign, particularly Leo. But it's like you're thinking of creating something, and it's like the wheel talks about she's ready for the challenges and the obstacles that come her way. This is all feminine and masculine energy does not exist. So when I'm talking and you're masculine, I could be talking about you. It's just that my cards are feminine, so please forgive me. She's ready for anything, and even when it's not going her way, because she's at the top, so she's feeling confident, she's feeling optimistic, she's feeling positive about how things are going right now. But you know, when a wheel keeps going, you're upside down. But she's still remaining optimistic. She still has a smile on her face through the ups and downs in her life. So I feel like if you've been discouraged, if you've been saddened by a situation, by a relationship, or just being lonely, being by yourself, I feel like just keeping positive things in your life, create things that promote positivity in your life, and really rolling with the punches, and like knowing how to experience the ups and downs that come through life. With this energy, you could be trapped. Maybe in the future, down the line, you might travel. Maybe you could be moving locations. You could be moving houses. It's like this is like this could be a new space for you, or you actually moving locations. You're more open-minded, you're free-flowing, you're feeling carefree right now. I would just say be careful. You might be getting be careful when you get into a car. Be careful driving. Be careful getting in the car with someone who's driving. Don't drink and drive. If someone's been drinking, don't drink and drive. Stay away from people who cause unnecessary trouble, unnecessary drama, all that shit. Okay, but for the most part, you're becoming optimistic. You feel you might have been in that sad energy, but you're coming out of that, or you're going to be coming out of that. With the Death card, let me look at it, because this I always look at the symbolism before I even get into it, but I just want to know what this. Oh, what? Oh, I'm confusing with that. Okay. Yeah, you might have been feeling like a heaviness on your shoulders, a heaviness in your heart, and that's why the Child of Create comes in, because something lifts your spirit, something feels more lighter, more airy, something that makes you happy. You're creating a project, artwork, painting, drawing, singing, doing something that really gets just really gets you going, you know what I'm saying? Why I was looking at this, because yo, it's hot right here. The reason why I was looking at this is because it has the owl. Owl is for wisdom. So maybe in this transformation stage, we have this Death card. This might just be a shift in your energy where you're in a space of clarity, you're in a space of wisdom, you have the knowledge in order to move forward. When I think of the Death card, it's really you putting your old ways, your old habits, your old patterns to rest. You transforming. Literally, I don't even need the book. Every time I look in the book, I be saying what I've already said. I be seeing what I'm already saying. Changing. It's like you changing. Like, you're a beautiful person inside and out, but you really have to let your ego go. In order to get through this space. Because this is like progression in my eyes. Because literally, however you gotten through this change, through this transformation, through this transmutation of energy, you come into justice, you come into where the scales are being balanced. That's Libra energy. Wait, when is the full moon in Libra? Did it pass already, or is it coming up? Somebody let me know, because this is literally like Libra energy. If you are a Libra energy, you coming in strong. But I really feel like, however, this is being more content, this is being more willing to go through the motions of life, willing to really put that first step forward and like just be there for yourself, showing up for yourself, and really taking the time out to grow and nurture you as a soul being, as a multi-dimensional being, really truly working on yourself, working on things that make you happy, putting the ego to rest, what is that thing, the boxer? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I feel like you need to know how to move accordingly with certain people. You cannot act cool with everybody. Don't be trying to act cool with everybody, because some of these people are snakes. Some of these people might get you into bad business deals. You might be having opportunities with a business deal. Be careful. Make sure you read, dot your I's, Cross your T's and pay attention to your emotional body. When things don't feel right, you'll know. You'll feel it in your gut. You'll have sensations that'll tell you, no, this is a bad idea. So just be careful of that. Make sure you're reading your body. Make sure you are paying attention to what opportunities are arising in front of you, okay? Because according to divine timing, everything comes out in your favor. When you're being smart and when you're moving and you're going with the flow with the universe provides you what you need. The universe is feeling free, and really everything is working for your highest good, for your higher everything, your higher consciousness, your higher awareness, your higher self. Overall just I don't even know what else to say about this. Like, literally, divine spirit is always working in your favor when you are doing the right thing, when you're putting your best first foot forward into opportunities, into doing the right thing, into the actions you take, into your mindset, into your speech. You know, when you're really taking more time to acknowledge, when you really take the time to acknowledge the things that spirit has given you, the spirit will always keep giving it to you. Wow. Allowing it to keep coming into your life. I'm just like all over the place. But I just lost my whole train of thought. Yes, when when you take the time out and really be grateful for the things that spirit has given you, spirit will always keep giving you more, because you're always staying in that attitude of gratitude. But definitely trust in the divine in the process. Trust the process and be patient. I feel like that's a big key. Being patient for whatever you're waiting for love. If you're waiting for love, don't get discouraged. Focus on you. And that might be too. Focus on yourself. Don't give every dude the time of day. Don't give every female the time of day, because they might not be having your best interest at heart. And when you really, or you could be, I feel like you might be in the middle of changing what you like in a person, like what you like in people, what's your type. Like, you might have been only focused on someone's looks, but now you're like, well, maybe you want to go deeper into deeper than the surface, really looking at their personality. So that might just be balancing of the scales, looking for someone different, and you're taking your ego out of the equation. This justice might be talking about you being willing enough to what you require in a relationship. Make sure that you are able to put out that same energy. So I'm trying not to overcomplicate what I'm about to say. Make sure it's just equal give and take, because you can't tell somebody to bring something to the table when all you brought is a fucking fork. The fuck, they bring the whole table and you bring a fork. You gotta be able to bring a table too. Okay? Equal give and take. You requiring things out of people, and you cannot give that same energy back. Okay? Pull a couple more cards, since Spirit gave me a whole spread this afternoon. I love that. Challenging me, okay? Spirit, any last messages for the collective today? Any last messages for the collective? Any last messages for the collective today? Wait. Oh, I can't take out these cards. Okay, I guess I'm leaving that one. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess, unveiling some type of news. Maybe some news is coming to you that you have not received yet, and it might bring you more clarity about a situation. Opportunities brought to you that you did not see coming, or just some information about yourself that you're obtaining right now. Some higher awareness. In regards to your light and your shadow side and your emotions, you could be a Pisces. But yeah. Okay, you got that third eye going on, okay? So we have the Two of Think, the Ten of Think, the Five of Think, and the Six of Earth. So this is oh gosh. Okay, so the first thing that popped in my mind is a person juggling two people. A person having two options on their mind. That's the first thing that came to my head when I seen this card. Or that they're trying to juggle two people. Something else. Or you have two ideas. You're focusing on two creative endeavors, but that is the first thing that popped up. Somebody in this John is trying to handle two people, so this sound like a third party situation. Your mind is racing, your mind is on the move. Shoot, you might be going after one person. You going to somebody's house for quarantine and chill. Okay. You having to pick who you want to come over for quarantine and chill. I won't say nothing, okay? This you could either be going to somebody or getting away from someone with this Tina Think. Remember to slow down, take a minute to assess the situation and really think about what you're doing. Be careful when you're driving. Don't be OD, okay? This lady is really trying. Okay, so this is her debating on saying yes or no to someone or something. Could there be a third option? Part of you wants to tell someone off, parts of you wants to run and hide, and you're feeling stuck and tense because this lady looks stiff on them hoes, okay? Just relax and open your eyes to see the bigger picture. Really calming down. But whatever situation you're stuck in, sis, you gotta pick. You can't just be leading them on. You gotta pick what you want to do. Who the fuck do you really want to spend your quarantine with? Okay? Because not everybody is tolerable in a fucking quarantine, okay? I can tell you that shit right now. What the fuck? Slow down and really think about this decision. And then it's like you end up having to go here with them. You know what I'm saying? This is the person you probably said, look, I can't quarantine with you. I'm quarantining with my other female, okay? This is for the masculine. Okay. You're having some conflict, some argument about something. She like, whoa, like, I thought I was your quarantine bae. And then like you like, oh, you thought, I don't know who the fuck that is. And they're trying to throw ideas at you and you just not having it. Y'all are not even on the same tip right now. Or you could just be someone going like ham at somebody. Really just conflicting energy. Conflicting. The Six of Earth, equal give and take. Are you taking more than you can give? Are you being selfish? The person who did the most for you during this quarantine, is you not giving back to them? Oh, you want to go to this other person. Okay. That person got some good. Okay. So you're like rushing the fuck over. Ain't nobody home. And she's like, wait, where you going? I hope you ain't married. I hope you are not married. Like, that's not funny, but sheesh. She like, where are you going? Like, I gotta go to the store. Nigga, what? The fuck? Oh, you motherfucking lying. Because you taking, and you ain't giving. This is not reciprocated energy. But see, something is going to be brought to the forefront, baby. Either you or the person. They're like, oh, bitch, you was married? The fuck? Oh. What? You ain't know he got like 2 kids. Okay. I don't fucking know who the fuck is going on. What's really going on? Child. That is messy energy. Oh my god. That is whole ass messy energy. Okay. Sis, you just let him go. Just let him go. He ain't worth it. I can tell you now. Spirit, what's the last mindful message of the day? What's the last mindful message the collective needs to take with them? That one caught my eye. Love the messenger. I like that one. Okay. Make sure you're loving your messengers, showing them appreciation, because all we do is relay the messages that Spirit gives us. Okay. That's it. That's all. That's all. My hands are clean. Okay. It says. The number of messages coming into our inboxes and social feeds throughout the day and night can be overwhelming. One of the ways we can approach the constant bombardment is to think of the messages as words from actual people rather than information. Next time you open an email, take a moment to reflect on the person who wrote it, whether or not you know them personally. Think about your shared humanity and wish them well. This short exercise before reading a message can then help you tune into the interconnected internet of people rather than the internet of information. So really connecting with the person who is sending you the text messages right now, I feel like this is literally perfect because we are not able to be around people in close vicinities like that. So really focusing on the person, make sure you're wishing them well. Make sure you send them light and love during this time. When you're reaching out to people as well, make sure you're really focusing on the person, not just the messages that they send to you, not just the information. Okay? So thank you for taking time out to be here. I really appreciate y'all. Please continue support as this channel grows bigger and bigger every day. I love y'all.